Every decision that we make as Refinery29 is rooted and grounded in the consumer, where she is today and also where she's going. And the data shows that over 50% of people today are actually consuming video on internet-connected devices, and that will actually grow to 335 million people over the course of the next few years. So when we think about our mission to both be a catalyst for her to feel, see, and claim her power, we want to make sure that she's able to consume the content that supports that on every device and in every space and place that she wants to be. So Channel 29 basically is a destination, an OTT destination, that allows us to program for her with powerful female stories. It will be both a combination of live programming and also pull from our library of incredible content, as well as produce new content. When you think about it from a brand perspective, and the reason first and foremost that brands want to be a part of working with Refinery29 is because of the relationship that we have with her. But what I'm psyched about in terms of Channel 29 is that we're going to take the best of what it means to do native advertising inside of the digital space, and we are going to bring that model into the TV space. In the short term, we're actually going to look at full native integration of content and live programming. Over the course of time, we will look at doing more consumer-friendly commercial loads. That said, I don't think we'll ever do a 30-second spot. I think we'll be focused more so on what we have learned about what it means to consume video in a mobile-first world, and that means more like 6 seconds and more like 15 seconds. We have a really powerful marketing engine in Refinery29 on our owned and operated across every single social platform. So we will use the power of our ecosystem today to be able to drive awareness and visibility of what's happening on Channel 29. Great example of that power is even with 29 Rooms. We had originally launched 29 Rooms as just a pop-up event and invited people to come celebrate with us, and there were lines down the corner, and we've seen the growth of 29 Rooms as an experience continue to elevate and escalate over the course of the last 3 to 4 years, and we feel that same way for Channel 29. We are in the midst of a cultural revolution. I think we see it every single day around us, from everything of the likes of Me Too to the political environment, and this creates very polarizing feelings that need to be discussed and fostered in a really safe, inclusive way. This is what Refinery29 does in the way that we create conscious content. But our hypothesis was that this concept of social impact and mission-driven work, conscious content ultimately, can actually drive economic impact for brands and businesses. It can translate into real business results. And there hadn't been any research around whether that hypothesis was true, and then ultimately what are the triggers inside of that. So we partnered with a research firm called Spark Neuro, and we did quantitative biometric research to uncover what those qualities are, which is basically when a brand or a marketer attempts to have an inclusive, human, and empathetic conversation and dialogue with women today, that it actually does change her perception of her own self. It actually drives better ad recall for that brand. It actually drives increases in purchase intent, and it drives increases in overall conversion. So the hypothesis that social impact can drive economic impact is really true today. And we're going to use those learnings to build out a toolkit in order to be able to partner with brands and businesses across the country to be able to tap into what that consciousness means, and basically sort of take that step into a territory that maybe brands and businesses wouldn't have been comfortable in before.